has that naturally. It's amazing. It's awesome. And you live here. I live. This is where I live. Welcome to my house. Hi everyone. It's Shelby. Introducing a new concept. We are introducing the concept of movement. Why do we have to move every single day? And in fact, the Alitura movement, we named everything after movement. Movement of energy, movement of your body, movement of your soul, movement of your heart, movement of your breath, emotions, movement of breath, movement. Movement must mean something like, oh, I don't know, aliveness. For me, movement is the epitome of aliveness. When we're in motion, there's growth, there's change, and there is a feeling of utter joy. When I'm coming around that corner and I am seeing and being in awe and wonder of my world around me through my movement, it brings a huge capacity of joy and like a child, like I was saying, awe and wonder of our world and of the ability that my body has to move and enjoy my space. Everything. Yeah. Okay, so of all of the categories, like soul, mind, heart, body, the most dense of that entire wholeness is your body. You move your body and you lift every single one of those pieces of you. I remember as a little girl, when I would sleep over at my grandma's house, she couldn't move a whole lot, but in bed, she would lift her arm and drop her arm. And lift her leg and drop her leg. And I'm like, Grandma, what are you doing? She's like, I can't move a whole lot, but I can move some. And she would move whatever she could move. So it's such an example for me. Like on a physical level, all of the benefits of moving. Like you have a lymphatic system that blesses your world like crazy. And it's like a vacuum. It moves. In order to move everything through your lymphatic system, you have to move your body. It cannot work unless you're moving. And so this 15 minutes of movement on the most dense of all of our wholeness is our physical body moving. And obviously, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You can move your body. Like you can come hiking in a dress. We tried something new today, flip-flops and dress clothes. Oh no, I don't have the right clothes. I can't go work out it. Yes. Wait. We're taking away any of your excuses. Movement can look like anything. There's so many different options. In your book, there'll be a list of a ton of different ways of movement that we suggest and if you come up with some, please add to the list. Let us know what you chose, what creative way you chose to move your body. We've worked with several people where they get into a place of shame, and shame literally shuts your body down. You want to curl up into a ball and not move and hide in bed. And when we are working with the people that have shown up in shame, that's one of the first things we have them do is move their body. We want to have that emotion moving. And so just even arm movement, or a couple of us will grab their ankles and move their ankles and roll their head. It gets them to a different energetic level so they can become more aware of where they've been and we can keep moving them forward. So movement is crucial in all areas, and the physical dense part of us absolutely included on a day-to-day basis. Even if it's just walking up and down your stairs. You'll find me doing that on the days where I can't get outdoors. I'm like, okay, I've got a set of stairs. I'm going to go up and down my stairs for 15 minutes rocking to my music. Very effective. It gets my heart rate going and I feel very different by the time I'm done. It's interesting, like what you're saying about aliveness. When we're alive, like the higher we're vibrating, the lowest on the emotional scale is shame. If you're feeling shame, like 300 and above is courage and love and peace. All of those are expansive. Anything below that, shutting you down as far as constricting you and energetically shutting you down. Shame invites us to hide, like what Shelby was saying. It invites us to stop moving. And in that place, the last thing you want to do is move. And so we encourage you to get up, go on a walk, move. I remember working with a 10-year-old boy. He was in so much shame. He'd curled up on the couch, covered his head, like typical shame position that Shelby was talking about. And he couldn't even talk to me at that point, because that's even movement, talking and expressing, right? And so I said, do I have permission to move you? And he's like, fine. and I took his arm and just gently was moving his arm, like what Shelby was demonstrating in mentoring appointments. We've done that so often, just gently moving his body for him. He wasn't even the one moving it because shame wanted him to just get stuck in that energy of level 20. Death is 0. We're almost near, like, the closest to death we can ever be is in shame. The fastest way out of shame that I've experienced and that I've found is connection, and that connection is right here. And through movement, I'm able to get like one step out of the shame and another step out of the shame. So me moving this cute little boy's arms for him, eventually he took a breath. Eventually he started moving himself and came full circle out of that shame.
So movement is one step at a time, basically, is what she's demonstrating. Taking that one step, okay, I can move my arm, okay, now I can move my legs, okay, now I'm moving my emotion, okay, now I'm breathing. It's the one step and just choosing the one step movement. It also allows for your flow throughout the day. It gets your mind clear, and you have some clarity around what you're getting to be during that day and what it might look like and how you're going to show up in all the other areas that we present to you. Movement transforms. Movement shifts. Movement is essential on a day-to-day basis. So welcome to the Alitura movement.